Venngage is an AI-powered design platform. It can produce a wide range of visuals, including charts, diagrams, and infographics, and you can apply brand kits and coloring really easily, as well as using AI editing tools to add and manipulate your graphics. Today, we're going to be having a look at the AI diagram generator. It can generate a wide range of different diagrams that you might be using in business and other contexts. If we have a little bit of a scroll down, we can see examples of some of the diagrams, including Venn diagrams, flow charts, trees, Gantt charts, all really handy stuff. And being able to produce these in a really nice, well-designed way, including adding your brand coloring, is going to be really helpful. It's a real difference to visuals that otherwise you might have been doing in something like PowerPoint, where they all look a bit clunky and misaligned and take a whole lot of effort and fiddling to do. I'm going to be testing this out with a pretty general prompt to start with. So we can see here I'm asking about a financial reporting process overview. I've left this open for it to add the items that it wants. If you are producing something more specific, you just use a bigger prompt where you would indicate what all of the exact categories and items going into your diagram are. After hitting generate, it spends a little bit of time thinking. It'll map out the various bits and pieces. It'll give a little bit of narration here at the top as it's going. We can see here it's produced my diagram. It's pretty generic at this stage, but what we can do is come up and hit continue editing, and it's going to give us the opportunity to make whatever changes we would like to this diagram. First step is we might like to add our branding. So if we hit brand kit over here on the left, and I've already added the brand colors and logos for Microsoft. We can see these here. If I click on the palettes, it'll change the palette. It'll also cycle through. So if I didn't like the green there in the top, I can cycle through and it'll shuffle which elements are using which parts of the color palette. We've got the logos, so I can click on any one of those. It will pull up the logo. All of these are movable, draggable items that we can click on. When we click on them, we can edit them. We can move them around. Really nice and easy to use. Any piece of text we can click on, we get the opportunity to do all of our edits up the top. If I'm a freelancer, maybe I didn't want Microsoft, I needed another brand, I can click Add Brand Kit. I can search up just by company name, or I can set up manually if I know all of my colors and bits and pieces. We're doing a little bit of work for Google. We can see the various different components of Google there. We'll hit the general one, and it'll pull up the brand kit for Google. We can see we've got the logos, we've got the colors. Next up, we can have a look at the AI tools. So clicking on AI tools, we have the AI designer, and that's basically a chatbot where we can ask it to do things to our image or our diagram, and it will make the changes. We can generate images and icons. We can generate designs. We can get feedback. If we have large pieces of text, we can improve the text, and we can even do translations. So let's suppose we want to generate a few icons to go in here. We'd already have quite a large set of icons to choose from, but perhaps we want something that's a little bit custom. So we come back to AI tools, and maybe we want to have some sort of icon that is indicating data entry, and we click generate and it will create a couple of options for us. I quite like the look of this clipboard one, so I can click on that. It'll add a big version, but we can just grab the corner of it, shrink it down, and I think this will work quite nicely here for data validation. Shrink it down, and then we can put it in here next to data validation. All of the items within our diagram are adjustable. Clicking on any of them, we can edit both the contents and the size, and things will just adjust around it. From my AI tools menu, I can click on design feedback, and the AI will analyze my document. It'll give me some feedback on the appearance, the layout. It's got a set of principles that it applies, and it will give us feedback on how to improve our diagram. So we can see it's given us a couple of pieces of feedback there, the black on the blue being maybe not as well contrasting as we might like. We can also do an accessibility check. So if we come up to File, go to Accessibility, check Accessibility, then it'll run through a range of checks for us by just clicking Check My Design. It'll look at things like text size, color contrast, and a range of other factors for making sure that we're producing content that is accessible. As we scroll down, we can see it's given us a number of examples. Our color contrast has passed, tables have passed. There's a few other things that we can review here as well. Once we have our diagram in a state that we're happy with, up the top here, we can click either download or we can click share. Share will let us share an online version. By clicking download, we can save it as a PNG, PDF, PowerPoint, or HTML. So a handy range of formats there for being able to embed into whatever report or have as a standalone item. So this has been a quick demonstration of the AI diagram generator in Venngage. Got a link to the website in the video description. You might also like to check out this video here where I demonstrate their chart generator. In it, I demonstrate how to use Venngage to produce charts from a set of data and format and alter it to have a visually appealing and brand consistent set of charts for a report.